Hey everybody, Alec of Remnant Performance again. So we wanted to just talk to you guys about the intercooler. I know we showed you how to hook it up already, but we're going to go a little bit more in depth in how to drill the holes for it, okay? So we actually did this side already, and Moody's going to slide over the light so you can just see it a little bit. So you can see right here, here is one of the self-tapping screws. Put that air quotes, you probably can't see it on the thing, but the reason we say put that in air quotes is you are not going to be able to use the self-tapping screw to get through this hardened steel without your drill bit. So you're going to have to use the drill bit that we include with the kit that actually has the right here, the one that you use for your oil return line. All right, so the bung that went through your sump is you're going to use this again, and this is going to be, you're going to create the hole, so you're just going to go just right up to the first one. You don't need to drill through the second piece. Just go up to the first piece through this hardened steel. It's going to take a little bit. It's going to take some serious pressure. You're going to have to push hard on it, and it will cut through. And once you get up to this first rung here, then you have enough of a hole that you can go ahead and put your screw in. Right, so that's what we're going to be working on. So right now, Moody's going to show you how to do the other side since we already did this one. So I would say again, first thing you want to do is take off your coupler, then you want to take off all the intercooler piping, and then you're ready to go. So all right, Moody, take it away.
All right, so we had initially thought that 4 bolts to hold up the intercooler would be fine. However, each one of these is pretty sturdy, so we're opting for 1 on each. The way you're going to do it is, as we've discussed before, you're going to line up the intercooler. The center of the intercooler lines up with the center of the crash bar, and then you zip tie it so that it's held in place, right? So I taped the intercooler to the center of the crash bar right now. There's a little indentation. And then I also lined up the sides of the intercooler with the tack welded braces on this crash bar. So this intercooler is pretty centered, and I drilled a hole and tapped in the first screw on one side. So I'm going to do the same exact thing on this side. Forgive me with the gloves, but I really don't want to get my hands burned for the second time. So I've already tapped in a pilot hole earlier. I'm just going to work on that hole and then use it with my self-tapping screw. It's getting there, but not yet.
As we said, it'll take some time.
One thing you can use with this is like WD-40 or cutting oil while you're cutting so that you don't dull the bit faster. But this is just for show purposes right now. Also, safety equipment. I'm not wearing it, but you should. Goggles, face mask, gloves. It's getting there, but you're going to have to keep playing at it. You're going to have to keep playing with it to get that hole all the way through. So we'll come back again once the hole is drilled, and we'll show you what happens with a self-tapping screw.
All right. We actually finished drilling through that hole. So you can see it goes up and through. And if we look at our drill bit right here, you can actually fit it right up in there through the first rung. Exactly the height you want it at. Okay, now we're ready to go ahead and drill our screw through. Oops.
Dropping the screw is part of the process.
It is indeed. Oops. That video is fine. go for. You're gonna have to actually go in at an angle on this. There you go. It's in.
Trial and error, but you'll make it happen. And once that's on, then you can just swivel the intercooler and tighten the 2 bolts on the side so that you secure it in place.
Yeah.
But this intercooler is not going to drop. These bolts are holding it in place.
That ain't going anywhere.
Yep, and it's pretty centered.
Yep. Perfect. All right.